If you love living that island life, you've got a budget of around $6 million. You're looking for newly remodeled, huge kitchen, and an ADU with tons of rental income potential?
Welcome to 214 Abalone in Newport Beach on Little Balboa Island, listed by Michelle Mayo and Suzanne Seini with Innovate Realty. Let's go inside and take a look.
Hi, welcome.
Hello, Suzanne. How are you?
Good. How are you? Great to see you guys. Come on in.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Welcome to 214 Abalone.
Awesome. Awesome. We're so excited to be here. We would love to know maybe one or two things you absolutely love about this property.
Yeah, there are so many things I love about this property, but if I have to pick two, I would say the kitchen is an absolute dream. So really light and bright, lots of the natural light, which is super important, tons of storage, marble countertops, all brand new high-end appliances, but really great for an entertaining space.
Absolutely.
And that open layout that people love.
I love it.
And then my second, I have to say the ADU for this property, not only could it be a great moneymaker, but it's also just a really amazing open space.
Yeah.
Really high vaulted ceilings. It's about 800-ish square feet. So just a really great living space that pairs really nicely with this property.
I'm excited to see it.
Me too. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. We're going to go take a look around and show everybody all the details of this beautiful property.
Awesome.
Sounds good?
Have a look.
All right. Thank you so much.
Let's take a look at this kitchen first.
Yeah, this is...
my goodness.
So Suzanne really loved the kitchen. That was one of her two favorite features. And right away, you can't help but notice this monster island. So we did a little bit of pre-tour measuring, and it's 4 feet by 13 feet. So it's about 50 square feet of island space, which makes up for the lack of counter space here in the kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I am a sucker for an awesome stove. This is insane.
I love this stove. It's really cool. It has like gold trimming here. It's brand new. It's never been used.
Oh my gosh, I can see myself.
Yeah. So that's one thing. So the owner of this property bought this in 2024, and they did a full renovation. Full renovation. So it wasn't taken down. It wasn't a new construction, but they did a full massive renovation.
I love the hardware, the gold hardware.
The gold hardware is really cool. I love the white oak cabinets and the two-tone. So if you can see here, you got white oak here, and then you got white cabinets here, and they did the same thing. They did the paneling on the appliances. So the dishwasher is low-key, the fridge is low-key. I love that. So you don't have a ton of stainless steel, but this is really cool. I mean, what you see here is what you get. You got kitchen, you got dining, you got living.
No, that's a lie. There's actually a ton of storage here on both sides of the island. So
good call.
Yeah.
So not only is this extra counter space, not only do you have tons of storage, but you can also use it as a eating bar.
there's 6 stools here.
6 stools here, right? So if you're like, hey, this place isn't that
bar.
big, totally. You can actually hire a sushi chef and do some omakase. Is that what they call it? Omakase. Comment below if I'm right. Omakase is when you basically pay money and they just give you sushi.
Yeah.
But I love this space. I love the dining table is set up nicely. You've got some accents over there that sort of fill in the space. Cool fixture, nice ceilings. Everything's very clean and smooth.
Yeah, and the windows, they're just beautiful. I love.
Almost floor to ceiling.
Yeah,
almost floor to ceiling. It's basically floor to almost ceiling. And what's cool about these windows too is they're black.
Yeah.
And so what's really nice about this space is it's very warm, but not hot. Like it's cool, right? Like you got like the warmer tones, you got the Calcutta gold marble, you got the white oak, but then you got these nice masculine features. You've got the black windows. And then I really love this black accent on the fireplace too.
It feels very warm for the modern accents.
Yeah,
You know?
it's like a subtle modern warmth.
I'm just looking at the kitchen from here and I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so the details of this place, cool thing here, you want to wait till the end because there is an amazing ADU on this property, but both units combined 2,700 square feet. You got 3 bedrooms in here. You got 3.5 bathrooms in here. Every bedroom has an ensuite, and then you have a 1 bed, 1 bath in the ADU.
I'm so excited to see that ADU.
It's totally priced just under $6 million, and you can have your slice of heaven on Little Balboa.
Let's go upstairs and check it out.
Let's go after you.
Oh wow, look at this light fixture.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's very sparkly.
It's very sparkly, it's pretty cool.
And this window is positioned perfectly to allow that afternoon sunlight to come in.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. It's glowing on this property. I mean, sometimes I feel like you are glowing in this property. But there's just a ton of natural light. Let's walk up and talk maybe a little bit about Balboa. I mean, you got so many different types of properties in here. One fun fact about Balboa Island is that it was established in 1906. And in 1907, they started to sell lots here. And this was a sandbar. So there was a lot of skeptics out there, but they were selling lots here for $600
Insane.
or $25 down, $10 a month with no interest. And now homes on this island go from $3 million for potentially something original or maybe even a teardown, upwards of $10+ million for something that's significant, new, and on the water or has insane water views.
Would you have bought a house for $600?
I mean, I'm sure back in 1906, $600. I mean, you do the math here. Comment below if you're like a historian and you understand inflation at that level. But over 100 years ago, what was $600 worth in today's? I don't know. But the bottom line here is buy more real estate, because even though it might seem expensive today, in 20 years, you'll be like, why didn't I buy more? There's so much we could talk about with Balboa Island. We're going to keep sprinkling in some fun little tips.
This room is fun.
Yeah, this is cool.
Staged as an office, but
Yep.
you could totally use it as a bedroom. Look at this window.
I love it. I think it's a cool window. I love it that it starts all the way down on the floor, so you get this cool perspective of looking outside. It's almost kind of funky when you look, you're like, whoa.
I know.
But just a beautiful way to enjoy your day working. Or if you needed a bedroom, you can totally add a closet in here. These days, you can add in some nice furniture, an armoire, you can build in a closet. There's a lot of different options, but
There's an ensuite.
full ensuite.
Nice. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at the flooring.
A lot of nice features here too, like this.
Oh, yeah.
This blue mosaic tile is really nice. They've got, I love the beautiful gold fixtures that they've incorporated into the bedrooms from the kitchen.
house.
You know, again, this whole building, this whole structure, including the ADU, is 2,700 feet. This unit is about 1,900 feet. You can't get a lot in 1,900 feet. And so the way that these designers and builders and architects designed this space to feel as spacious as it is an art form.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolute art form.
We're on our way to the other secondary bedroom.
Yeah, let's check this out.
Oh,
That's cool.
this is
Little
nice.
linen closet.
Yeah, lots of storage.
Yeah.
Always helpful.
And then we've got another secondary room right here.
Wow, let's see what this one looks like. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, really spacious.
Yeah, very spacious. Has its own ensuite again. This one has a closet.
I'm always checking through the windows to see if there's that peekaboo ocean or peekaboo bay view, because that stuff matters. You know, like people when they're looking for real estate, they want to see, can you see the water? Can you not? And then you've got an ensuite.
It's beautiful too. Oh my gosh, they're all so different, but still so pretty.
I love the liners here with the
Yeah.
gold accents. And you got a nice tub with a beautiful stand-up shower, floating vanity. I love the black windows too.
Yeah, the black
It's just a
window is
nice
beautiful.
contrast pop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it just doesn't, it's a standout window. It's a nice way to just make things pop a little bit more. You got elevated 5-inch base molding, super clean and modern. You got these really nice, small recessed lights. I also noticed too that the house has sprinkler systems in it, which is really cool. So I'm wondering if they incorporated sprinkler systems in there too. It's always a nice touch, right?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
you never know. It's nice to plan for the unexpected. And then this is the primary.
All right.
What do you think?
First thought, it is a little tight room-wise.
It's
or
definitely,
space-wise, I should say.
the other room feels a little bit more spacious,
Right.
but I think what you don't get with that room that you get in this room is a really high level primary bathroom, and then this huge closet. Let me see. Oh, I mean, this is big.
Wow.
This is really big.
Yeah.
There's no closet organizer set yet, which is pretty common. If you've watched any of our videos, developers, builders, designers, they usually like to leave this space open because the buyer wants to do their own kind of customized closet set. It's a very intimate piece of the puzzle, in my opinion. A lot of buyers have their own taste. Yeah, you got the dual vanity here, so this is definitely the primary, and then huge shower.
Fun feature over here.
Yeah, this is huge.
The bathtub in the shower. My goodness. I mean,
and this is becoming more and more common too, right? Because, you know, in a perfect world, if you had more space, you can have the bathtub separate from the shower. But when you have 1,900 square feet to work with and you're trying to put in a nice big primary bath, that's the way you do it. And you've got, you know, it's really cool. I can see it from out there, but you've got textured wall right here, which is just a nice touch because it's contrast from the gloss to the texture here, and then all the fixtures, everything.
I love that every bathroom is a little bit different.
I agree. Each bathroom has its own identity.
Yeah.
There's this level of conformity because all the colors match each other,
Right.
but they've been done in a slightly different way. So there's some nuances to each bathroom.
Very
Good
clever.
catch. Hey, you've done this before, haven't you? All right, so there's one more piece of the puzzle when it comes to this property, and that's the ADU.
I'm excited to see that.
Let's go.
I heard it's very impressive.
So on the way to the ADU, what do you think about this?
Gosh,
this kitchen's,
this kitchen. I love it so much.
it's pretty sick. So before we take you out to the ADU and show you the garages, this is a powder room down here. It conforms with the design scheme, and then you've got stackable washer and dryer right there for all your functionality needs. After you, babe.
Okay, into the garage now.
Let's do it. 2-car garage, right, total?
Total, yes, but it's 1-car garage and 2 of them. One for the ADU and one for the house.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Finished, clean.
Yeah, and I wonder too, I bet you could maybe, if you live in the front house and you're like, hey, I want both garages, and then if I rent out the ADU, they can just park on the street.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? So I bet you could do that kind of stuff. Nice tankless water heater, finished epoxy flooring, finished walls. It's clean.
I love a clean garage.
I love a clean garage too, man. We need to take some notes on how to clean our garage. We got the second 1-car garage here. It's basically the same. And then we have the staircase to the ADU. Come with us. All right, before we go into the infamous ADU, we talked about the garage, we talked about street parking. One more tidbit about Balboa Island that we want to drop is that in 1919, the Balboa Ferry was created. And it still runs today.
Yeah.
And if you watched our video where we let ChatGPT dictate our date day, we took the ferry, what is it, like $1.50 or $1.75?
Yeah, something like that.
If you're a pedestrian, and maybe it's like $3 if you have a car, and then sometimes they do a little bit of add-on if you have more people in your car. But the bottom line is the Balboa Ferry revolutionized the way people traveled that lived on this island or wanted to come on this island, because instead of having to drive all the way around to the peninsula, you just pop on the ferry and you're literally at the peninsula in like 3 to 4 minutes.
I love that this is like an island within an island.
Exactly. This is Little Balboa Island. The way you get to Little Balboa Island, after you take the Marine Bridge onto Balboa Island, you got to take the Park Avenue Bridge from Big Balboa to Little Balboa. So the reason why people love this island so much more than maybe the bigger island on Big Balboa is because you're super close to all the action on Marine,
right,
which there's a lot of boutiques, a lot of restaurants. We could talk more about that. But you also have the privacy here. You don't have a lot of tourism on this island because all the fun stuff is on Big Balboa Island.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's show these people what they've been waiting for. The ADU. Wow.
Wowzers, this is one of the best ADUs I have seen.
So spacious and so airy and high ceilings.
And it's also, it has like a mini version of the kitchen in the main house.
It is literally a mini-me.
Yeah.
How ironic that we're on Little Balboa and now we're in the little front, the little back house. Yeah.
Okay, so this is so spacious.
Super spacious. This couch is huge.
Bright, airy. We have the same windows, the same theme throughout the ADU as we do in the house, which I love.
Yep, they got the nice higher ceilings. They got the beautiful recessed lighting. You've got the sprinklers in here too. You got the black windows. This is really, really nice. I mean, very open.
If somebody was renting out this ADU, oh my gosh, it's a no-brainer. I would live here.
You could probably rent this ADU out for, I would say somewhere between, off the top of my head, $3,500 to $5,000 a month.
Wow. Also, the kitchen looks narrow, but look at all the storage space. Like, it has everything. There's so many.
These are
cabinets.
deep. So
there's another fridge.
They could have actually, if you look right here, you can see here, these are 2 foot deep. And if they really wanted to create more space, they could have used maybe 1.5 feet deep and they'd have had more space. But having a lot of storage in a unit like this is actually a huge pro.
Yeah.
So I think they made the right move because it's enough space to walk.
And I mean, again, you have an amazing stove for such a small place.
6 burners, no griddle, but 6 burners.
Yeah, man, this is amazing.
Good counter space over here. I really like this nice added touch.
Bright and airy.
All the knobs, I love it. It really works out well. And then you've got a beautiful bathroom here. I love this. This
Oh, wow.
bathroom is a little bit different than all the other bathrooms in there, which is really cool. This has its own unique identity, which is nice because everything else in this ADU is very reminiscent of the front unit, except for the counter and the sink. This is very different. And I like what they've done here. This is nice. And then you got a very nice, spacious 1 bedroom here. So 1 bed, 1 bath. This entire ADU is about 800-ish square feet.
Closet organizer.
Plenty of space.
Amazing.
I'm looking out here. Can I see
What do you see?
I can see Irvine Terrace. We've done a lot of spotlights in Irvine Terrace. Beautiful neighborhood in Corona del Mar. I can't see any water, but the cool thing is you can walk to the water really quick. In fact, fun fact about Balboa Island, you can walk the entire perimeter of the island. It's about 2.5 miles. It's a great walk. We actually come here and walk our dogs here all the time. And it's really cool during the holidays too. A lot of the homes decorate for the Christmas season, and they actually, the Balboa Island, whether it's the HOA or somebody who's involved with Balboa Island, will go and rate all the houses, and they give certificates and prizes to the winners.
Yeah, it's so fun.
And we come here every year and we walk around and have fun and just enjoy the community.
Yeah,
because it's such a fun vibe.
Yeah, pet friendly. We hang out at the restaurants on the patio with the dogs.
Talk about some of the restaurants. What the Village Inn is somewhere we go to all the time.
Inn, yeah, we hang out with the pets.
Yeah. We've got a Wilma's patio, which is like grandma's breakfast lunch spot. It's like a nice little beach cottage. Gelatissimo.
Yes, the banana stand.
Oh, sugar and spice. The banana stand. So we'll hopefully we can throw in some of the B-roll of all the fun we've had on Balboa Island. But in general, this is a really cool spot. I mean, you know, you're in Newport Beach, but you're on this like quasi-private island within an island where you can walk right across the Park Avenue Bridge to get to the hustle and bustle. But if you just want to have a chill evening or a chill afternoon and you want to deal with a lot of people, you got your privacy here.
Yeah, I love it.
Why don't we sit on this amazing extended couch and talk about who is the perfect person for this property?
Oh, let's do it.
Should I start?
You should start.
So it's interesting because if you would have asked me this question 1.5 years ago, I would have said probably somebody in the older demographic. I just felt like Balboa Island was sort of an older vibe. And although I do think that that is still the thing, I know 3 people that are in my age group that live on Balboa Island. In fact, we had friends, we sold their home in Costa Mesa and they recently bought in Newport Beach. And while they were renovating their home, they rented a property on Balboa Island and they lived here for 3 months and they absolutely had a blast. So I think if there's this narrative around, oh, it's an older demographic island, I think that's untrue. I think all types of people live on this island and it's just a really fun place to be. So who's the perfect buyer for this place? I see somebody who wants to live here full time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Buying this property, as well as maybe somebody that wants a second home or a third home on the island.
Yeah. It's also a great investment property.
Yep, you took the words right out of my mouth, right? Like, you know, if you want to buy this property, live in the front and maybe rent out the back and offset your monthly payment, it's a super smart way to build equity in an amazing area, amazing real estate. I mean, the cool thing about this property too is it's basically turnkey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? It's been redone almost down to the studs. So if you're the type of buyer that's like, I just want to buy something and I don't want to renovate, and I just want to move all my stuff in and I don't want to think about anything, this is a perfect place. We have buyers that are like, I want to buy the crappiest house on the block, and I have friends that'll fix it up, but we have a lot of clients that just don't want to do any of that stuff.
It's a lot to deal with.
It is a lot to deal with, and the cost of building materials has gone up, the cost of remodeling has gone up, finding great tradespeople to do the work for you is challenging. Right. So to be able to just buy a property that's fully turnkey, ready to go is great. I love this home as an investment. I love this home as a primary, and I love this home as a beach home. I could see all three of those scenarios working. Yeah. I will say, if you're looking for a lot of privacy, you may not get that on Balboa Island, although I do think that you're gonna get more on Little Balboa than you will on Big Balboa. If you're looking, when I say privacy, I think what I'm referring to is more space.
Right.
Because these homes are literally right next to each other, very reminiscent of like the Village in CDM, where these are like the tall and skinnies. That's very similar to this. If you're looking for a lot of outdoor space and you don't really wanna maybe go to the neighborhood park or go to the water, then this might not be the home for you, right?
Yeah,
you got 1,800, 1,900 square feet of living space. So not a lot of people can live here, but three bedrooms is pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? What do they think? Who do they think the perfect buyer is for this place? Outside of that, guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. Tanya and I, we spend a lot of time identifying the coolest properties to shoot. We spend a lot of time doing our research in the property, in the area, because we want these videos to be educational, but we also want them to be entertaining. Mm-hmm. And it takes a lot of time and effort. And so we appreciate you watching until this point. Share it, like it, subscribe to the channel, show us some love. The more love you show us, the more love YouTube shows us as well. And again, if you want to get connected with us, we are local real estate pros. We specialize in the Newport Beach, Corona del Mar market. And if you have questions, you want to see properties, you need more information, you can scan the QR code on the top right of the screen and get connected with us, or you can click the link in the description and get connected with us.
Yeah, and also let us know what else you want to see.
Yeah, go find some cool properties, send us a DM, leave us a comment, we respond to all of them, and keep living the dream.